Beth-El family and friends and all who have come to join us for this Shabbat. Kind of wonderful to be visiting all of our homes simultaneously. This is the miracle of Shabbat and of modern technology. The simultaneity of celebration and coming into each other's homes. It's kind of a progressive dinner, but stationary at your own dining room or living room tables. I'd like to call your attention to the website, bez613.org, and there you can access Shabbat virtual resources, including the links to our Kol HaNeshama prayer book and the song sheet that we will be using for tonight's special guest joining us for tonight's Shabbat service is Hannah Rappaport. She's the daughter of Norman and Eileen. And you know that we have been featuring during our Shabbat services boys and girls from our congregation who would have become bar and bat mitzvah during these months. Hannah's original scheduled date was May 15, 16, and we're looking into the future to celebrate all of these simchas in an appropriate way with our families. And joining Hannah from different communities, uncles and cousins and aunts from Chicago, from New Jersey, from New York. We welcome the Levs, the Rosses, the Coopers, and all others in the community who are here to celebrate. Hannah will be leading us in the open blessings to welcome Shabbat, as we always do at our traditional tables. So let us begin by having Hannah lead us in the Shabbat candle blessing. If you have the prayer book, it's page 5. If you're following on the website, that's the page to go. The Shabbat candle blessings by Hannah Rappaport. Thank you, Hannah. That was beautiful. You have a lovely voice. And following the candle blessing, we raise our Kiddush cup to bless the holiness of Shabbat, the holiness of Shabbat. The Kiddush is on page 119.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kedeshanu mitzvotav v'ratzah banu, v'shabbat kodsho ba'avav ratzon kinhilanu, zikaro lema'aseh bereshit, kiyom tachila Mikroe Kodesh, Zecher Litziat Mitzrayim, Ivanu V'harta, V'yotanu Kodashta, Yikomin, V'shabbat Kodecha, Ba'avav Ratzon, Yinchaltanu, Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Amen. L'chaim, Hannah and family. L'chaim, everybody. And then we bless our chalot. Cantor Melissa, can you raise your challah cover?
Oh, beautiful.
Nice.
See? These are from Africa, from Ghana. Beautiful. Beth-EL, the house of Israel, Jews from Africa. So we take our chalot, or challah. Here, these were made by our daughter, Debbie. And we
Nice.
we As the saffrons are inquiring, we sprinkle some salt, and Hannah will lead us in the blessing over the challah.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
Hey, Avon, enjoy.
Okay.
And as we have done during previous Shabbatot,
Yes.
as we've done during previous Shabbatot, we bless one another with the traditional blessing for the children, which is also a blessing for the family. So if you are with someone, you may wish to extend arms or place your hands over heads or shoulders. And if you are on your own, become part of the extended community of celebration. And we say together the traditional blessing for our sons. Yesimcha Elohim ke'Ephraim v'chi Menashe. May God bless you as he blessed Ephraim and Manasseh, the sons of Joseph, built the house of Israel. For our daughters, Yesimech Sarah, Yesimech Elohim keSarah Rivka Rachel v'Leah. May God bless you as God blessed our mothers, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah. And for all our loved ones and families and community, Yivarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha. May God bless you and keep you. Yair Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka. May God be gracious to you and show you kindness. Yisa Adonai panav elecha ve'yasem lecha ve'lach shalom. May God look with favor upon us and give us a Shabbat and a life of health, of joys, and of peace. Amen.
Amen.
Shabbat shalom,
Shabbat shalom.
everybody. And as we have welcomed one another with words of peace, we now welcome the traditional angels of peace that Hannah has ushered in so beautifully. Mazel Tov, Hannah, and thank you for celebrating with us tonight. And we look forward to the continuation of now our Shabbat experience, which you have ushered in such a lovely fashion. Let us join with the Cantor in the singing of Shalom Aleichem, page 13. We welcome the angels of joy and of peace.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachi Hasharet, Malachi Elyon, Mi Melech Malachi HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Vo'achem Shalom, Malachi Hashalom, Malachi Elyon, Mi Melech Malachi HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu Nile Shalom, Malachi Hashalom, Malachi Elyon, Mi Melech Malachi HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzidchem Shalom, Malachi Hashalom, Malachi Elyon, Mi Melech Malachi HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
And we continue in the Kabbalat Shabbat portion of our service as we welcome the presence of Shabbat to our homes and to our community. Page 25, we join in the opening lines of Psalm 96.
Yallay, lallay, lay, yallay, lallay, lay, yallay, lallay, lay, yallay, 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 lallay, lay, yallay, lallay, lay, yallay, lallay, yallay, shiru l'Adonai, shir chadash, shiru l'Adonai, kol haaretz, shiru l'Adonai, Baruch Shemo, Basru miyom leyom Yeshuato, Sapru vagoyim kevodo, Bechol ha'amim nifleotav, Ki gadol Adonai, Umulal meod, Norahu, Al kol Elohim, Yailai, Yallai, lalai, lai, Yallai, lalai, lai, Yallai, lalai, lai, Yallai, 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 lalai, lai, Yallai, lalai, lai, Yallai, lalai, yallai, yallai. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat in the Jewish tradition is a weekly wedding celebration. It is the encounter between two beloved souls, the Shabbat itself and the community of Israel. And Shabbat is imaged as a bride, as a queen that comes to lighten our souls and to enhance our hearts. So we now welcome the Shabbat bride with Lecha Dodi, who will sing the first and the last verses, page 41 and 47.
Lecha dodi likrat kalai, yalalai, lalalai, lalalai, pnei Shabbat. Nekavelai, lai, 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 lecha dodi likrat kalai, yalalai, lalalai, lalalai, pnei Shabbat. Nekavelai, lai, lai, shamor, etachor, bedivor echad. Ishmiyanu el hameyuchad, Adonai echad u'shmo echad, L'shemo tiferet ve'litila, Lecha dodi likrat kalai, yalalai, lalalai, lalalai, pnei Shabbat. Nekabelai, lai, 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 lecha dodi likrat kalai, yalalai, lalalai, lalalai, pnei Shabbat. Nekabelai, lai, 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 bori v'shalom ateret ba'ala, gam b'simcha u'b'tola, tov emunei am segula, boi chala, lecha dodi likrat kalai, yalalai, lalalai, lalalai, pnei Shabbat. Nekabelai, lai, 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 lecha dodi likrat kalai, yalalai, lalalai, lalalai, pnei Shabbat. Nekabelai.
Shabbat is now with us, and we welcome Shabbat and we welcome one another in the spirit of unity and community with the words of Hine Matov. Please sing along as Charles plays the song. We are muted, but you can sing from your homes. Thank you. Well, Hine Matov expresses the oneness, the unity of our fellowship, of our people, of all humanity. And in the next prayer, we affirm the unity, the oneness of all that is, as we join in the words of the Shema. The Shema is on page 65, and then we will conclude with the closing line on page 73. Please join in the Shema and Ve'ahavta.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם מאוד על ידך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. Join with me in the middle of page 73. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם, אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
The great Jewish thinker and Zionist proponent, Ahad Ha'am, in the 19th century in Eastern Europe, wrote that even more than the Jews have kept Shabbat, it is Shabbat that has preserved the Jewish people. And that constant presence of Shabbat in our community is expressed in the words of the Veshamru that speaks of Shabbat as the covenant between the generations. Let us join with the Cantor from our places in Veshamru, page 85.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
We celebrate the bonds of community. We think of those in our community and friends and relatives in other places who at this time are confronting illness, whether from this pandemic or from other situations. So we offer them our hopes, our strength, and we sing together the Misha Beirach for healing. You can find that in the Beth-El Tzedek website. May the one who blessed our ancestors bless our loved ones and all who are ill, with strength, with renewal, with healing, and with peace. Cantor will sing, and as the Cantor is singing, and during the quiet moments that will follow, we invite you to mention the names in the chat section of those for whom you pray this evening.
מקור הברכה לאמותינו. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. משבח אמותינו, מקור הברכה לאבותינו. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Those whose names we have mentioned on screen and those whose names we mention in our hearts, we pray for their health, for the renewal, for their strength. We also offer a prayer for those who offer healing. May the Holy One who blessed our ancestors bless with wisdom, insight, and skill those who do research in medicine and in science, those who provide care to the ill and to the afflicted among us. May they be filled with fortitude and courage, endowed with sympathy and with compassion, that they may give strength to those at their side. May they fight against despair and continue to find within themselves the will to reach out to those in need. And in their love of others, may they and we feel the blessings of community and the blessings of renewed faith, healing, and shalom. Amen. We're going to pause for a few moments of silent prayer and conclude with the singing of Oseh Shalom by the Cantor. We will hear some Israeli melodies during this moment, and that's in anticipation of the fact that this coming week, on Wednesday, we mark Yom HaAtzmaut, Israel's 72nd anniversary of independence, April 29th, corresponding to the 5th of Iyar. So let us pause for quiet. Let us pause in the hope for health and also for peace among Israel and her neighbors and among all the peoples of the world. So on the 5th of ER, 1948, the State of Israel came into being. And we now pray for the State of Israel, both the mystic ideal of our ancestors' dream and the living land here and now, built of heart, of muscle, and of steel. May those who yearn for a society built on human concern find the vision of the prophets realized in her. May her readiness to defend never diminish her search for peace. May we always dare to hope that in our own day, antagonisms will end. That all the displaced, Arab and Jew, will be rooted again, and that within Israel and across her borders, all of God's children will celebrate the gift of Shalom. Amen. In addition to celebrating Yom Ha'atzmaut this coming week, we take notice that we are moving in the direction of the observance of Shavuot, 7 weeks after Pesach, and we count the days of the Omer that separate the two major holy days. So the Cantor will turn to the counting of the Omer. You can find the appropriate prayer in the Beth-El website. Cantor will recite the blessing and then number the day.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al sefirat ha'omer Hayom Shisha Yom Shehem Shnei Shavuot Ushnei Yamim LaOmer.
This is the 16th day of the Omer, which marks 2 weeks and 2 days of the Omer. This moment in our prayers, we turn our hearts to those who mourn, those who still have a place in our hearts, and we remember lovingly. As we are about to recite the Mourner's Kaddish, we remember those who have died in recent days and weeks in our congregation, and you may add the names if you wish in the chat, those for whom you mourn. Harvey Frankel, Helen Lefkowitz, Mildred Cohen, Joyce Porcelli, Isaiah Cooperstein, and all those, the anniversary of whose death occurs during the past week, those for whom we mourn, all whom we remember in our hearts. Those reciting Kaddish, please rise now. Yitkadal ve'yitkadash shemei Rabba. Ve'olma divra kir'ute ve'yamlich malchute v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael ba'agala u'vizman kariv ve'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabba mevorach le'olam u'le'olmei olmaya. Yitparach ve'yishtabach ve'yitpoar ve'yitroman ve'yitnaseh ve'yithadar ve'yitale ve'yithalal shemei dekitsha ve'yitu ve'ela min yichata ve'shirata tushbechata ve'nechemata da'amiran be'alma ve'imru amen. Hey shlamar Rabba min Shemaya ve'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Ose shalom bimromav u'ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'imru amen. May God, the source of peace, grant comfort to all who are bereaved, with peace to us, to all Israel, and to all humanity. And let us say, Amen. Well, it's customary to study during this season of the year that separates Pesach from Shavuot, a collection of teachings known as Pirkei Avot. I actually started teaching a series on Pirkei Avot on Wednesday mornings at 10:30. Hope that you will join me. These are teaching sayings about Jewish values and Jewish character. that go back over 2,000 years and that you will find particularly relevant and pertinent for our time. So I invite you, in addition to the many other programs conducted by the Cantor, by Rabbi Jenny, and by so many of our professionals, to join me on Wednesday morning at 10:30. We are now going to sing a verse from the teachings of Pirkei Avot, one with which you are familiar, even if you did not know its origin. And that is Al Shlosha Devarim. The world endures because of three principles, because of three values: Torah, learning, avodah, worship, service, and gemilut chasadim, deeds of loving kindness. And these are the sources of our strength as individuals and as a community. Let us sing with the Cantor, Al Shlosha Devarim Haolam Omed.
Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Haolam Omed. Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Haolam Omed. Al Torah, Ve'al Avodah, Ve'al Gemilut Chasadim. Al Torah, Ve'al Avodah, Ve'al Gemilut Chasadim.
Thank you, Cantor. And thank you, Hannah and the Rappaport extended family for making this Shabbat special for us. Thank you all for joining us. And please tune in to a variety of Beth-El and community programs next week. Yom HaZikaron, Remembrance Day for Israel on Tuesday, Yom HaAtzmaut on Wednesday, and all our learning and service opportunities. Tomorrow morning, Shabbat experiences with Rabbi Jenny and Cantor Melissa. Thank you, Charles. And at the end of the day, of course, tomorrow, Havdalah, we will.
No, you're fine. I just wondered where you were. I'd been calling you.
Wine, Margot. Wine.
Can you really imagine? No, I don't get on electronics at all. Do you? Except for what I have to do for work, but not for work. Do you really think of nothing else to occupy your time?
It's not just businesses, the real things start day and Monday. This is happening.
It's not like you weren't given an opportunity.
The death toll in this country reaches 50,000 Americans.